Hey guys, and this is SSJ Basilio, and welcome to Love Live Talk, episode 9. With me on the panel today is the one and only
Cromwell, as always, and
Puppet Rabbot.
Woo! We got another special guest. That's 2 episodes in a row, man.
Hey.
How you going, Puppet?
Yay.
I'm doing alright.
Oh, that's good to hear, man. That's good to hear. Welcome to the panel of Love Live Talk.
Thank you. Been looking very. Oh shit.
all good. We're chilled out here. We're not going to edit that out.
We've been looking forward to having you on, man.
Oh, thanks, man.
Alrighty, so we may as well jump into the very first topic of the show, and that is running through season 1 of Love Live Sunshine. So everyone, you already know how myself and Cromwell feel about it. We love it that much. We'll probably defend it till the end of time and all that stuff. But I guess we could recap it with Puppet Rabbot in advance to, like hype things up for season 2, so then we know what Puppet Rabbot's expectations are like, and then we can do episode by episode reviews for season 2 with Puppet Rabbot. I just came up with that right now. You like that idea?
Good plan, though.
Yeah.
It's actually a good idea.
Alrighty.
It is a good idea. I feel
was
a little bit more invested after watching the first season.
That was a very interesting plan right there. But yes, all right. So let's get into it. I'm not sure how we're going to approach it, but I'm pretty sure Puppet and Cromwell have a better idea of how to go about it. But yeah, so should we start with like the first half of the season, or?
I think.
Yep.
Yeah. Let's do that one.
Because it'd be so hard going episode by episode.
Well, I can't remember episode by episode, but I can. If you tell me what it is, I'll probably remember.
Alrighty, so let's.
So what do you? Let's hear about it. Yeah.
What was it? Episode 1 is pretty much the pre-establishing sort of thing, isn't it? It's kind of like.
Yeah, it's
built
like
up.
when they. Yeah, like Chica, when we become like introduced to like Chica's dream and that sort of thing, when she was influenced by Muse and all that.
Yeah, and it's a like personal perspective. Again, this is kind of coming from me because you guys probably have your own opinion. So I think it's a pretty standard first episode. It's like I wouldn't say it's like greatly interesting, but the introduction of Rico at the end, like near the end of the episode, was pretty good.
I would sort of agree with that, to be honest. I mean, that's not saying it's bad. I love it. I love every episode, and they're great.
But
yeah, I mean, if you look at it objectively, yeah, it's kind of like
it's a good.
It's not bad.
kind of like a normal sort of episode. But that's not a bad thing in itself.
But episode one of every show kind of has that feel to it, where it's just like, all right, so we know this and that. Like,
that's a bit debatable, depending on
it
what
is,
show
but
you
like,
talk about.
but like, not every show, but a lot of episode 1s are like that. So yeah, and then but then
I guess episode 2.
I think the episode 1 of like normal like Love Live, just Love Live episode 1. I can't really exactly remember that, but I'm pretty sure it was along like similar lines. I don't think it's that groundbreaking.
I just remember them.
Just an introduction.
I just remember Honoka, Umi, and Kotori dancing on the street. That's all I remember from episode 1.
Yeah, it's interesting the difference between the Love Live and Sunshine is that by the end of the first episode they kind of already established themselves as a group of some kind, I think.
In the first Love Live.
Yeah, first Love Live. I think it's hard to remember, but by the end of Sunshine we get introduced to like Rico, and then there's kind of like the outro song is always normal.
Hand in hand.
Hand in hand, love that song.
But don't forget too, the very first clip from episode 1, it showed the ending clip of Rico walking into Chica's classroom and all that stuff. It was like the first.
Yeah, I think that's interesting because it doesn't show Chica. It's the first character is Rico to be shown, and I think that's a little bit more interesting per se. We don't really know who she is if you're kind of going into it blind.
Is that when she's still in the Otonokizaka uniform?
No, that's when she first gets I think it's when she gets introduced to class.
Yeah.
Like,
right.
You gotta do new
right. Yeah, no, you're right.
All right, but then going on, we go through a little saga. I like to call it a saga or an arc. We go through the arc where Daya makes Puppet Rabbot.
There's definitely, I have very strong opinions about this show. show.
All right, so
Please share them.
All
Share
right.
these.
go on from there.
Okay, so yeah, for a little while I did not like Dyer. I thought she was an absolute ass. And that, after the first performance with like Rico, Yo, and Chica, everybody's like applauding and everything, and she's helped them. But then she comes out of the middle of the crowd and comes out of the middle of the crowd going, "Boo, boo, deçois."
Yeah. Sorry.
And it's just like, why would you do that? You help them out, and then you come out and just shut them down. And then later on to the series, I kind of understand where she comes from, but that really didn't make me like her. From when she did that, I kind of was like, no, I don't, get off the screen. I don't want you. But I do want to make a point that I can separate the voice, the seiyuu, the singing voice from the character in the show, because without say Dyer and that, it wouldn't work without him.
Yeah. I mean, yeah. I mean, she's supposed to. She's an abrasive sort of character. I mean, cold initially, but I think she develops throughout the season, and by the end of it, you come to see her like. Yeah.
Yeah. No, I realize that because as I went through the season, I warmed up a bit to her, but I guess I wasn't greatly that interested. She was kind of funny at times, but I don't know. It's just when that that kind of initial first episode, I just did not like her at all.
Oh, I remember
until,
that.
After the whole Mari Kana Dyer thing, that's a whole different story.
All right, but going on.
You could argue Mari was also an impediment to their progress.
Yes, that's actually something I don't particularly like her.
Oh, you don't like Mari?
No, I think it was because of all that sort of stuff she did. Was it's like, oh, the school's, how they're saying in one of the episodes of oh, the school's shutting down, but she was lying, and I didn't like that at all.
Okay.
I didn't like. There's just certain things that were how it was written, how her character arc was written, that I just thought was not, kind of didn't sit well with me in a sense. It's kind of like a bumpy thing, and it's just kind of up and down, and some of the times it's when Kana shut her down at some point, I don't remember.
Up in the shrine?
I was just like, yeah, go Kanan, shut her down now!
Yeah, man.
It's the thing. I don't like pushy people. It's part of probably the reason why I didn't like her. I guess by the end of the season, after the first season, I was just kind of indifferent. I ended up being indifferent about it. Just instead of her, she moved from my shit list to being my don't really care. Maybe she'll pick up, as I said. I said to Basilio that I still have at the time when she was on my shit list. There was still a cut I think I had 4 episodes left to go before the end of the season. And I said she could potentially move off that shit list, and she did. And I was just kind of indifferent about it.
That's interesting. Maybe that's why Rico is your best girl, because she's just sort of mature, sort of down to earth. Maybe.
And there's that. They've got that similar vibe to each other. I feel Papa Rabbot and Rico. But I do remember you particularly liking the individual episodes that focused on Zura, Yoha, and Piggy.
I really wish. Yeah, I love those episodes. I think they were really, really fun episodes, and I thought they were more of that sort of chill. They were really kind of chill sort of episodes, and they were just fun. I can say that much. They were just really kind of fun episodes. And I remember how I, was able to laugh and enjoy them.
I remember how
I think it's. I'm sorry.
Oh, that's all good. I remember how you told me that the acceptance theme with the Yoshiko episode really hit you in a good way too.
I like it. I thought it was, it's one thing about accepting yourself and, all the weird stuff you do, and I think that's a really good sort of message that's kind of hidden in there, and it's, it worked out really well. It was written really well. I just wish they...
Sorry.
No, sorry, you go on.
I say, especially in Japan, which is a society, more than us here in Australia, where it's very much about conformity. And have a character like Yoshiko, who's so different in that regard, and then to be accepted for that difference, I think makes a pretty big, like, this gets a really strong message for a Japanese audience, maybe even more so than what it would be for us in the West.
Yeah, too true.
I think that's why I liked it so much. I think that's why I liked it so much out of like all of the episodes. I don't know which was my favorite, but I think that was definitely one of my top 5 out of like the top episodes I've watched.
That's awesome, because I definitely feel that those episodes are really beautiful in their own unique ways in terms of the messages and all of that. But
I just think I overall think though, like the whole Mari thing was like, I wish it was. There are certain things I wish were written a bit different to make it a little bit. I don't know. I was thinking about it more, and I wish this series was just that bit longer.
remember how I told you to look at it, to sugarcoat it a bit, like to look at it as like, what if Katori actually went and took that that fashion school thing or something like that?
Yeah, the fashion overseas thing. But I hated that thing as a conflict point in the original Love Live as well.
You like lectured Katori over the TV screen.
I was dumb. It was so dumb. The way I don't know if it's the translations exactly, but what I remember is Katori saying, "Oh, I didn't want to go, but I thought I had to go, but I didn't really want to go." I'm just like, why did you go anyway?
Yeah, for something as big a deal as going overseas, to feel like you were forced to, it's kind of a bit stretched.
It'd be a bit of a scary
I think
feeling.
It worked better with Mari, though. I think that it worked a little bit better with Mari. But I just wish that sort of thing was delved in. I didn't feel like it was delved in well enough. Like, there wasn't enough to really kind of go into the whole thing, because it was really, like, done. I felt it was done too quickly.
We might.
Sort of thing. Maybe extend it a bit more, but that would have meant having more episodes, but it's Sunrise and they can do whatever.
Yeah, too true. But one thing I really want to find out is, because you recently finished Season 1, so I just want to hear, and I'm pretty sure Cromwell does too, but I just want to hear your thoughts on, like, those final 4 episodes or so. Like the beach,
episode 10,
the beach episode?
10, 11, 12, 13. Oh, pardon?
What'd you think of the beach episode when they had to look after the noodle shack and all that stuff?
I thought that was fun. That was fun. That was chill. That was a good one, and I think that's definitely, as after the whole conflict thing of the last couple the last 4 episodes were just chill, but I wish it was longer.
What did you think of
for a lot of the characters, for their terms of interaction?
What did you think of Daya using Kanan's physique to hand out flyers and all that stuff, and then she put on that really freaky looking face?
Oh, it was freaking hilarious.
And then Stew Shine. What about Stew Shine? What about Stew
Pardon?
Shine? What about the Stew Shine? The $100
Oh,
million.
Stew Shine.
Yeah. And like Johannes Tears of the Fallen Angel.
That things look disgusting.
Yeah.
They're just loaded up with Tabasco, just what I wanted to do.
Oh,
No, honestly, I thought that was good. I thought that was funny, and then listening to Mari go on about how she accumulated over 100,000 yen dollars.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ, you got the best ingredients and somehow made something amazing. The way they framed it, I was thinking, oh god, it's going to be terrible. No, it was actually good. I thought that was a nice little twist.
Yep. But it was. And then what about when Yo fuses them both together in the end there?
Yo, she can do anything.
And then she gets Rico
It's
to
Yo
try it
Chan.
out. And then she gets Rico to try it out first.
It's a good episode, I'll honestly admit, but especially everything else. I thought it was a good series.
It was. And then
Yeah.
And then what about the next episode
I
after
just
that?
have my own problems with it.
This is where I start to get a little tangled with the last few episodes, so I might get the orders wrong. But I'm pretty sure the next episode is when Rico goes to Tokyo for that piano recital. Is that correct? Or is that...
Yeah, that was, I think it was like the next 2 episodes, and then they had to go and figure out what made Muse so special.
Yeah, I really like that episode.
I thought it was great, especially like the episode that follows it as well, because those two are really good, interesting, Riko's struggling with, coming to terms, she's trying to figure out if she wants to go or not. And, I thought that was clever. I thought it was really interesting. And then, the whole with Yo being conflicted, thinking her friend, Chica's being taken away from her, sort of thing, like that whole sort of inner jealousy you have when, you've got friends, hanging with other people and spending more time.
Yeah, and I love how they realize all that was that, like, the way that they're going to be the best is to, like, stop trying to emulate Muse and to just, like, find the action within themselves.
And I thought that was really good. Yeah. Like, it took its time to get there, and there was a lot of, what did Muse do? Why did Muse do this? Why did Muse do that? And they eventually figure out, no, we got to be ourselves. And I thought, as much as that got a little bit annoying, but I thought, eventually when they figured it out, why, they have to be their own thing. I thought it was good.
But what I really liked is when they finally discovered when they finally discovered to be their own thing. What I really liked, excuse me, was they did it on that beach as well. They realized at that beach, the sad beach.
Yeah. Yep. I also remember when I was watching it, with Basilio, we're sitting there watching it together, and he's like, "It's the train station from that one episode. Look, Puppet, look!" And I'm just like, "Yeah, I know, man." I'm like, yeah. Oh my god, it's the train they caught. Oh my god.
And then I pouted. I was just like, fucking hell.
Beating a reference.
It's like, freaking hell.
They just beat me over the head with a reference. It's like, yeah, dude, I see it. I love, it's supposed to be subtle. Instead of having somebody go, look.
Alright, so what were you going to say before, Cromwell?
I was going to say, it's kind of different, but I was really happy. Well, it sounds weird saying I was happy about it, but the fact they got 0 was, I thought that was a good move by the writers to do that. Rather than, they could have just got, come first place, won, and, everything's great. But, they gave them 0, and it was more sort of realistic in that way, and it shows they really had to work really hard for this. Probably harder than even Muse had to, which I really appreciated.
Yeah, no, I'm gonna agree to that one. That was it. I think that was actually probably one of my favorite, one of the more conflict-heavy sort of episodes is that they got 0, and it absolutely devastated Chica. And I just thought that was why can't we do it? That is so good. It's that's amazing. It's from what is it when Muse did their first concert? It was just Katori, Umi, and Honoka. When there was nobody there, it was oh my god, that's brilliant.
Yeah, it was the same feeling then, yeah.
Yes.
It's like they pull a rabbit out of a hat.
Yeah.
They truly did, and it was pretty good shock value. I was, when I first saw it, I was expecting, they're not in the top thing, they might be in the middle of the list, and then when I saw they're at the bottom, I was just like, oh my god.
Yeah.
But Puppet, what did you think of... Yeah?
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
No, I was just going to say, I got that whole thing spoiled to me, though, by the first live, because I didn't watch... Because when we went us three went to go watch the first live, I hadn't watched the series at the point, and then I got this super condensed recap of the first season, and I just, I knew the whole 0 thing was coming up, and I'm when I saw it... Yeah, and I was like, oh, shit!
It was just when and where in the series it was going to happen when you were watching it.
I was really shocked. It was what is it, midway through the season?
Early midway.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But one thing I really want to know now is 2 things. Surely your beef with Mari must have died down a fair bit after Yo-chan tossed her over her shoulder.
I think she's fine for the most part, and I will admit, without her, everything else would collapse. Aqours wouldn't be as good without Mari.
Yeah, true. Mari's just one of the heart and soul values of it.
Yeah, she is. It's just that I didn't like the particular arc that whole sort of conflict was sort of put around it. I really wish there were just some different writing choices in a sense, to make me feel a little bit more sympathy for Mari and Dyer and Kanan. But I just didn't really kind of feel for him. I just couldn't get into it as what probably a lot of what you guys got into, could feel about them. I just kind of went
I admit I had a few tears running down my face during the hug scene.
Yeah, I did too. Especially when Lil Kanan was in the flashback, I was just like, oh crap.
Yeah.
Pokemon Master B was also the same. He was just like, oh.
And yet here I am, the coldest, a very cold-hearted bastard.
Freaking hell!
Cold-hearted.
I hope season 2 does something so shocking and sad that it just makes you go, oh my god! Like season. All right, Sunrise, if you're listening, Sunrise, if you're listening.
Dies.
Oh fuck!
Oh god, no!
There was actually a theory about that somewhere on Facebook, but let's hope that doesn't happen. Otherwise, that would really suck.
Please no! For God's sake, let's not have Ruby die. Jesus.
Yeah, I'd be.
See, you like Ruby then?
Oh, I like nearly all of them. It's just, Dyer and Mari are probably like favorites at the moment, I guess. Season 2,
Wow.
that is, you know how I feel, but they're not like the worst characters.
But how did you feel?
We have season 2, and they can change it around.
But how did you feel? How did you feel when Yo-chan tossed Mari over her shoulder when she grabbed her boobs?
I can't actually remember that. I think I've blanked that out of my mind.
You must have been like, yeah, yo, alright, I can start off fresh with Mari now.
Oh god, now I remember it. I wasn't paying attention at all. I was looking at something on my phone when that happened. I completely missed that.
And she landed on the bone and she's like,
that was a classic Mari moment.
Oh, it's a joke. I still like her English though. It's so funny.
Yeah, I know.
It's way too funny.
alright, so what did you think of Omoi o Itotsu ni Nare? The one where they're playing and Rico's doing the piano recital.
Oh god, yeah. I thought it was good. It's a good song. It's just that whenever I think about it, I always think about the amount of regret I had when I missed the second day of the first live. I had to leave to go home on the train.
Well, don't worry.
And everybody's like, oh my god, do you remember that Rico? And I'm sitting there at home. What the hell is everybody going on about?
Don't worry, man. It's out now on Blu-ray, so we've got it. So we'll get your eyes on it as soon as we can.
It'll be good to see because I was like, it's like, I wish I could have stayed, but I didn't. Because I've already spent the money on the train tickets anyways. Or too late now.
As far as things go, it's a good song for that thing to have happened in a way. Like, Omoi o Itotsu ni Nare means like our thoughts become one. And it's like the moment in the live when Aqours showed their unity. And what better way than during a song that's talking about them being united? It just sort of all worked out. Really perfectly.
Yeah, I guess it makes a bit more sense, especially in the context of the show, because Rika has that conflict about, her love for the piano and stuff, and then, watching it on stage sort of like, it kind of oddly connects very well to the character, which I think is like, I'm not going to be conspiracy theorist. I don't think it happened on purpose. I think it was a mistake.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, no, for sure. I'm not saying it was on purpose. But...
No, I'm not accusing you of it. I think there would probably be some people who would think, oh yeah, that was probably they did that on purpose.
Are there? I haven't met anyone who said that.
No, I just have a thought. It's kind of a weird thing. I just think that.
I think maybe if you saw it, it's like when you actually see it, you really know this wasn't intentional at all.
But thinking from an outsider's perspective, you may have that very silent majority who might go like all tinfoil hat and everything and go, oh, they did this on purpose.
Yeah,
but seeing how fast Anshan rushed up there.
Maybe they don't exist at all, and that could just be making something up entirely.
Maybe.
Yeah, but then you really know it's all going down when you see how fast Anshan rushes up there too. Like just seeing how fast she rushed up there. That's
probably what proves it not to be my whole conspiracy theory. But I think it was an actual mistake, and I've played piano, I've played keyboard on stage myself, and it's a bit of a daunting task, honestly.
Yeah, let alone doing it in front of like a million people.
Oh god, yeah, it's
you've only learned
terrifying.
She's only learned it for like 7 months or something beforehand.
Yeah, it's like 7 or 3.
It's a different experience. It's instead of she, was it Rikako?
Yeah.
Yeah, learning piano is, I wouldn't say it's easy. It's very difficult. But her being able to do it as well as she did was amazing, and especially in the time she learnt it.
And we it's just tons of respect for that, because I'm a pretty impatient person when it comes to learning things, particularly instruments. So, like, I remember trying to learn a guitar and I was watching a tutorial, or I was trying to follow a tutorial. I'm like, how come I'm not that good? And I quit for like months or something like that.
It's a different sort of experience.
Yeah, but then I guess we may as well go forward in this, and we'll wrap this up now. But what did you think of the ending of season 1? Like,
I thought it was good. I thought that them, explaining who they are and their story, and the sort of lead up to the last song at the preliminaries was really clever.
It was so awesome.
Yeah.
Midnight Ticket.
Yeah.
It was good. It was a really good ending. And overall, I'd say I give the first season about probably solid 7 out of 10.
Yeah.
Solid 11 out of 10.
I'll have to second that too. But I just really wonder now, like, after that, like, because you know how all the friends and family and schoolmates and all rush down to the stage and all that stuff, and Shiitake as well. I'm like thinking to myself, and then Chica runs out the door and all of a sudden they're all at the beach and we get that famous shot. But I'm just thinking to myself, did they actually get disqualified because of all them running down to the stage, or did they make it to the next round? What's going on here? Like, and I can't even.
I don't think that they would say, oh, they've been disqualified, because that'd be a bit of a cop out.
But who knows?
The beauty of the moment.
Yeah, but I guess we'll have to wait for the answer in season 2. Like, what happened today?
I think they got through the preliminaries and they're moving on to the finals. But I have a feeling like the biggest shocking moment is that that they don't win by the end of the second season. We might end up getting a third season.
Oh, shivers! If we do, that'd be awesome.
I think, like,
That'd be epic.
Oh, it would be. That's the thing. That's what I'm thinking about, because Aqours, compared to Muse didn't get as you guys probably could explain, like, their very first anime season, like, halfway through their lifespan or something like that.
Yeah, it was about 3 years after they were formed.
Yeah, and here we go. We got Aqours in their, like, first year, getting the first and second season.
Yeah,
sort of thing.
It's crazy.
It is, and I think that they're not like Lantis and Sunrise and all, and whoever else are not going to they want to keep it going. So the best idea would be to not give us a movie, but give us a third season, or maybe run season 2 a lot. Maybe instead of having, like, say 13 episodes, it's 25 episodes for season 2. But I don't know.
Oh man, if we got that.
I hope so.
Oh.
I think that would work. I think that would work a lot better than say 13 episodes, because then you can do more stuff in 25 episodes than say do it in like 13 episodes. And that's what I would have liked out of season 1 of Sunshine, is get like 25 episodes, so then we could go a lot more in depth with a lot of these characters and have more unique interactions with the characters.
More episodes, I guess. That's always a good thing.
We would be so spoiled for choice.
Yeah. I guess we'll find out on Saturday then. Well, this weekend.
Yeah. They probably already announced, like, the episode count is probably going to be 13 again or something, but hopefully we get a third season out. But, we've been getting, like, a lot of shows getting, like, My Hero Academia getting third season, which is amazing.
Yeah, I was really hyped for that, ladies and gentlemen.
It's very rare that we see that out of the industry, getting like a third season. Like, One Punch Man was always going to get it. Like, I was hoping for a second season for One Punch Man, and look there, it got it. But I wasn't expecting, like, Overlord to get a second season. Like, holy crap.
Yeah. Alright, so, moving on to the next topic then. So, we've already leaked into a bit of it, but season 2 hype, so...
I think it's going to be good. I really think it's going to be good.
What are your hopes for season 2? What are you hoping for? What do you want from Santa Claus Lantis? Or Sunrise, sorry.
Alright, I got a few things that I will not be happy with.
Hit us.
I mean, not that I won't be happy with, that I will not be happy until these things happen.
Hit us.
The first one is that Mari has to say it's joke at some point.
Yep.
Gaia has to say boo boo this one at some point.
Yeah.
And Chica has to say Kiseki da yo at some point as well. Otherwise, yeah.
That's gonna be the best season ever then.
And I want to see hardcore. I want to see hardcore celebrations. I want to see hardcore celebrations, right? For Hanamaru with that push up, because I keep on seeing that push up in the PVs for the second season. It's just like, come on Zura, you can do that push up. And I just hope that they do, like, if she does it and then they do like a hardcore celebration thing, or if she just does a solo thing, I'd be happy with that.
I hope she completes that push-up.
Oh yeah, and I want a solo. I want a center Hanamaru song too. That would be pretty sick to see.
That would be pretty sick, but we've got like probably another 6 or 7 years with Aqours, so we're bound to get we're bound to get it eventually.
Oh my gosh, but I just can't wait to see. Oh, I just had a really good. Well, it's not an idea because it's more of a theory or a what if question. But what if for the people who have already gone to the Saitama Leg might already know, but we don't know because we shied away from the playlist. But what if they actually played?
I haven't even seen it.
What if they played the season 2 theme song at the at that live?
Oh, like it. That's certainly a possibility.
Man,
yeah.
I cannot wait.
I know, man. I'm so excited, man. I can't handle it.
Pokemon Master.
I just hope season 2 gets. I want more good character interactions, more like everything.
A Muse appearance.
Yes, please let it be the story.
That's like on everyone's wish list, I think.
Yeah, I think it's gonna happen, but if they don't do it, I think it's gonna be another like kind of maybe pushing for the theory of a season 3. I can't say, but especially with
because of the new what's it called? What's the new school idol festival?
All Stars.
Yeah, All Stars. Yeah, with the cross band thing, interaction thing. That's a good sign for
a Muse appearance.
Cameo, I think.
Maybe that is the confirmation we're getting a little bit of a crossover with, or some cameo by Muse members in season 2. So who knows? Maybe we'll see them at the end of the season.
Maybe they'll present Aqours. Maybe they'll present Aqours with the trophy or the flag or whatever the award's going to be at the end of the live.
That's a pretty good idea. That's a good theory.
Yeah, but we'll see what happens.
Or Hanukkah could just slap Cheek in the face and say, "Stop stealing our thunder."
Rivalry.
Ooh, that would actually be a great season.
Oh, actually, that
would make a really good season 3 if they have to verse each other. Holy crap!
In a world tournament between other school idols from other countries,
God!
then that gives the excuse for a world tour. But I just realised something.
Tinfoil hats out, boys! It's time to party.
Speaking of rivalries and all that stuff, what did you think of Saint Snow actually coming from the UTX high school?
It just makes me, think that it's more A-Rise sort of rivalry, and I hope they actually have a bigger role in season 2. Honestly, when they started ripping out, the self-control, I thought that was that was way better than A-Rise's, what was that song from season 2? What was it again?
Dancing, don't stop my dance.
Shocking Party. Was that it?
Nah, Self-Control was so good.
Self-Control is amazing. I was just
it took a lot of us all off guard.
It was too good. I just loved it. I thought it was amazing, and I'm just sitting there going, "Get shit on, Aqours! Saint Snow for life!"
Wow.
Oh.
I did that with A-Rise as well, but don't worry, I'll always stick with Aqours. It's just one of those kind of instant reaction things. It's like, oh my fucking god.
But is there anything else we can really cover on with being hyped for season 2? Like we've got so little to go with.
It's hard to say. Like I don't really know much because I've only just finished the first season, and I just hope we can get the characters get more development. That's all I really want. I think.
Well then,
so more stuff.
Yeah.
More of what I liked from season 1 and put it into season 2.
Sounds like a plan to me.
Please don't let it be a Gundam Build Fighters try, because I hate Build Fighters try, and it did the worst. It took the worst of the first season and made it even worse.
Hope you're listening, Sunrise. All right. So and now we're on to the main event of this Love Live talk, and we've teased the listeners a fair while about this one. We kept I kept name dropping you on it. But this topic that we're up to now, should we do like a special intro to it? Can you guys do?
I was just thinking, why don't we do like a special broadcast where we just do this topic? That way we can give the full attention.
Do you want it?
We're going for like, yeah. We don't want to keep the listeners going like too long.
All right, should we just give it?
Not.
We'll just give
it's a very long topic.
All right, we'll give it
like
one last teaser. We'll give it one last teaser. But here we go, guys. So all right, so Weeb Wars. So I'm just going to give you a bit of a brief summary of how it all happens, and then we're just going to leave you with the rest of it. But it's all about these foreigners, these foreign weebs. and it's in the year 2019. They travel out to Akihabara because they won a raffle to go and see Aqours live. And then the hardcore weebs in Japan, some of them don't like the fact that there's foreigners coming into their country, into their space. And then little do they know that one of the foreigners, Cromwell, is in a bit of a relationship with Anya or Murray. And later on throughout the Phantom Weeb, which is the first episode, they find out about this relationship and they do not like it. And yes, everyone, light pens are lightsabers in this one. So
that's lightsabers ever.
that's what we're gonna leave you with for now. But yeah, that's just a little taste of what's to come until we have the special broadcast.
It's a long topic. It'd be easier to break it up into its own episode because we've talked a lot about Love Live, and it's somewhat related to Love Live, but it's also Star Wars related. So
it just links back to our love for seiyus though.
Yeah, exactly.
It earns its own special place, I think.
Yeah,
it's a bit close to our hearts as something as funny as it is.
It's a really big inside joke that we want to share with you all. So
yes,
I even went on a Star Wars crawl creator and generated a crawl for each episode, but I didn't want to pay. I didn't want to pay for them, so I recorded it off my phone. So
yes, bloody recording ever.
So then we may as well go on to the final subject here, and that's the delayed live viewing hype for next weekend. Oh my gosh, because oh my gosh, I didn't even know where to start with this one. We're just freaking hyped.
Oh man,
one day, but it's gonna be like the best day.
And we're all gonna be so depressed after this one too.
Yeah, it's gonna be like he's like, oh guys, it's over. God damn it, not again.
That depression you get.
Oh, it's the worst.
Having to be back to normal life, normal society, it sucks.
God damn it, guys, I don't want to work today. God damn it.
Why don't you want to work today? Because my weeby pride has been hurt.
You coming to Madfest though, right? Benny?
Yeah.
Basilio?
Yeah, I'm coming to Madfest. Ooh! I'm not going to edit that out because I think I accidentally spilled my name on the Everybody's Golf thing as well.
Everybody's Golf is amazing. People need to buy that game, support that game. It's too fun.
Zura.
I want to buy it. I want to buy that game.
Buy it.
You should.
Based on your videos, it looks really great.
Yeah.
It is so much fun. I just, you gotta play it. Please support the game. Please support the industry.
Please.
We need more Japanese games over here.
Yes, I second that.
We need more obscure ones.
But alright, I got a good one. Papa Rabbot, what song are you hoping and or wanting to hear the most at the Happy Party Train Live?
At some point I'm gonna probably butcher a couple names, or I'm probably not gonna remember half of them.
We'll translate for you.
I think Shadowgate to Love is definitely one I want to see.
Oh
man,
I love that song so much, especially from Guilty Kiss. I think it's probably one of my favorite at the moment.
Mm-hmm.
I love it so much. It's so catchy.
It is.
Have you seen their outfits? Oh my god.
Oh no, I haven't. No spoilers, please.
Oh, I'm not spoiling it, but oh man.
It's pretty much the same as the front cover of the album.
Ooh.
Yeah.
I love that reaction from Papa. Ooh. Ooh.
Oh, oh.
Alright, what other songs, man? What other songs are you looking forward to?
Oh God, what is there? I can't remember half of them.
Happy
I
Party.
don't know.
Happy Party Train?
Happy Party Train's Happy Party Train's gonna be there, of course.
How
Yeah,
about
but we can be excited to hear it though. I mean,
Yeah, that's true.
And
Oh yeah, there's the Happy Party Train.
and
Goes
sing-
right through the station.
and seeing the dance in action?
Dancing in action.
Oh, and then what about Sky Journey?
I don't think I've. How does Sky Journey go again? I can't remember.
It's the second song in the
yeah,
album.
the second one on the Happy Party Train album.
God, I haven't listened to it. Have the single in ages. Oh
Nah,
God.
No.
Yeah, it's like I've only got it on CD at the moment because I haven't bothered to put it on my phone. But I would love to see that one. I definitely.
All right, I got another one. I'm just remembering from your playlist on your phone. But what about Daydream Warrior?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
A big yes. A big yes. Yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
Oh my
Yes.
god. Oh.
Yes.
Oh my god, I can't wait. I just can't wait to go full on weeb out there. It's gonna be awesome.
Oh, it's gonna be so
Oh, man.
good.
Our true selves. It's like we bucked out and show our true selves,
Yeah.
and then we have to go back into like our normal shells afterwards.
I know.
But for that one day,
Oh.
we really are.
I know, it's probably one of the best weekends. It's like where you can just, just let it all out and go, whatever it is.
I love that. I love it. Let's do it together. Ready? 1, 2, 3.
It was so bad already.
Oh,
It's just gone. Didn't work.
there must be a delay or something. Man, everyone's just gonna replay that particular part of the video where you did that. It's just for
Oh,
that.
I bet.
Just for that.
There's probably gonna be a lot of those things where it's like, oh yeah, what did Puppet say today? Oh.
What else did Puppet say?
That's like Papa's best reactions.
Oh, yeah.
That's the new compilation list that I'm gonna have on my channel. So good luck to me.
Oh, that's gonna be awesome. Yeah, everyone, please go over to Puppet's channel.
I haven't got any videos up there yet. So
When he gets it
wait.
going, be sure to get
I'm
up
still
there.
trying to figure out what my first video is gonna be. I have no idea at this point.
We'll support you.
Oh yeah, that's thanks guys.
Alrighty then. But
That's not me being like cynical or anything. It's good to have some support.
that's good to hear. Good to hear that you appreciate it. Love that. I
I'm
love.
probably gonna be crucified at some point for not liking Mari.
I don't know. I'm just gonna
I won't crucify you.
I'm just gonna stay out of
You'll
it.
probably slap me once you see me, but
No. Everyone's entitled to their opinion.
Yeah.
That's how we are in SSJ Basilio.
It's a joke.
But
everybody's entitled to their opinion.
so
Everybody has
Cromwell, have you got a big Mari Nezoberry plush yet?
No, I don't actually. Not a big one.
Damn,
I've only got the Mijuku Dreamer one.
I was gonna say.
I pre-ordered the Santa Claus one though for November, but
Awesome.
I don't get a big like school uniform one.
Oh, I was gonna say, because if you had a big Murray Nezoberry, I could have brought Nico with me and we could have gone on a double date in a coffee shop somewhere in Sydney. We'll do it. We'll do it for
You
Madfest.
would've. You guys so would've.
We'll do it for
Dude,
It
Madfest.
would've been the best thing ever.
Hell yeah!
We'll do-
Oh, far out.
I can't wait.
Fuck yeah, Sydney, the House of Weaves.
Oh, I can't wait. And just
Oh yeah.
imagine what it's gonna be like when we all
Fuck
live
yeah.
closer. That's gonna be freaking sick.
Yeah.
Alrighty then. So what else? Do we have anything else we want to provide the listeners with, or are we done here?
I don't know.
Our next episode.
Oh yes.
Oh.
Good idea. Alrighty, everyone. So the next episode, episode 10, for those of you who don't know how to count. Oh, that's just me being a dick. Sorry, guys. Yeah. So the next episode is gonna be a vlog special, about the delayed live viewing, and we are going to do a pre-reaction, like our thoughts and our excitement and all that stuff, and then we're gonna do a post one, where, like, with what our thoughts are and see how our thoughts are different from what our expectations were. And we might do bits and pieces in the middle. We might, record people getting hyped. Zane Ward 1's going to be there. Pokemon Master B's going to be there, I think. Puppet Rabbot's going to be there. I'm going to be there.
Oh, yeah.
Cromwell's going to be there. And a whole bunch of our other friends. The Muse and Aqours fan group from Facebook is going to be there too. Well, not all of them, but the Sydney and Canberra based ones, and Cromwell's a special guest coming up from Melbourne.
Yeah.
So
Good to see you again, my dude.
yeah, so it's gonna be pretty sick, and I'm looking forward to it because
I think we all are. I think the majority of that video, so it's us waiting in the 3 hours just to get merchandise.
oh yeah, that's another thing we're gonna do. We're gonna get up really early in the morning, and we're gonna like line up for hours for merch.
Yeah, hours. Tag
Yeah.
team it.
Yeah. We're just gonna tag team. It's like, all right, I want to run to this shop now. Everyone, someone tag out. All right, yep, and then come back and.
Yep.
How much would it suck if you tagged out and then the merch line started moving when you were gone?
Oh, right.
Oh, that would be the worst.
Nah, before an hour before it opens, there's like no tagging. We'll just wait.
Everybody has to be there.
Unless you do what I did like last time and run out of the line just to turn our tickets into tickets.
We all got so lucky that day. It was ridiculous.
Yeah. But it still took like 10 or 20 minutes for us to get into the merch because we were waiting for like the 5 or 6 people ahead of us. We're just like, hurry up, choose your merch already. We've got our choices.
All the my fans ran out right after we bought them.
I know there was like only like 30 of them or something. Like us three have like. I'm only speculating. Like we probably have like the only 30 in Australia. Part of the only 30.
Madman, yeah.
Yeah.
Good old.
I mean, there are probably more that have probably come back over here, especially people buying it from like eBay or something like that.
And forwarding
I didn't
them.
think that many though.
No, I wouldn't think so either. People have to spend a lot of money just to get them.
Totally worth it though. If you're a full-on weeb.
Totally worth it. I'd do it again. Totally. Well, we are going to do it again.
If
so
you're a
there you go.
weeb and you got the funds, you are obliged to do that.
I know. The last weekend we went up. Spent. Oh, Kaika!
Shout out to you, Kaka. Alrighty then. So we've just teased.
Actually, do you want to give a shout out to a particular group we'll be going to see after the first live at all?
Oh yes. All right then. So we're gonna be going to. All right. So after the first live, we're going to be going. I mean, the second live. Sorry. After the second live, the Happy Party Train, we're going to go to the next stop, which is at Uncle Tetsu's, which is a freaking awesome maid cafe next door to Event Cinemas in Sydney, and we're going to go and watch AGS Tentu, which sounds like Tetsu.
Yeah, boy!
I'm going to go see my best girl Azusa again. Woo!
Seriously, they need a lot of support and love, guys. If you go like their Facebook page and everything, go support them because they are awesome. And the night we saw them, it was just hectic.
And they did a dance cover for Sunshine Pika Pika Ondo, and I was the first one dragged up onto the stage, and I was so honoured for that.
Cromwell, you're gonna love them. You're no doubt you're fall in love with them.
And Cromwell, all that practice. Like practicing the Sunshine Pika Pika Ondo dance, it paid off. It totally paid off. Just practicing and practicing.
It really did.
I'm gonna Gamba Ruby my ass off this next week and learn it off by heart.
That's awesome.
Yes, do it.
Alrighty then. So do it, Cromwell.
Go support AGS.
AGS
Tetsu,
Tetsu,
they really need it.
and Uncle Tetsu's cheesecakes and all that stuff, because we'll provide the links in the description below, guys. And if you haven't, go and like the Muse and Aqours Facebook page as well, because they're awesome.
Yeah, not so subtle.
It's alright. Alright. You might even find Cromwell and I.
Maybe.
I'm there, if you ever find me.
Yeah, Puppet's there. You'll just have to find him, you'll have to look hard.
I'm like the sort of like
Subtle.
secret ninja you don't see in the background.
Yeah, he's just always there, but in the background.
But
yeah, I barely say anything anyway, but it's a good Facebook group. Go check it out, like the page. They're already at 150, isn't it? 150 something.
152,
I think so, yeah.
I think, yeah.
Yeah.
But God,
But it's good. Go like it. It's such a chill community.
and it's so friendly. Every fandom has their good and bad sides, but this one's like a gem in a haystack.
It is.
Yeah, there's no bad side.
No, there really isn't. There hasn't been a downside. Everything you like, if you suggest an idea, people will either say, "Oh, that's pretty cool," stuff like that. I don't think many people have had anything shot down at all.
Nah. No.
No, it's
Unless
good
it's
group.
straight up ridiculous, but I haven't seen that happen.
No. No, it's
Even
very
then,
good.
I don't think it'd be shut down.
Yeah.
No, I think everybody just accepts it as like, oh yeah, that's a pretty cool idea.
Yeah. It's just chilled. I like it, love it. And you can even put your fan art up there too, and then they all like it.
Yeah, everybody likes it.
Yep.
Yeah.
I actually feel like putting a
Alright.
poll up there today. Alrighty then, guys. So this has been SSJ Basilio and
Cromwell.
and
Rabbot.
signing out. Bye everyone.
Bye.
Bye.